Hi everyone, my greetings to all of you. My special greetings to the viewers of this channel. I really thank you for you have subscribed to this channel. This particular video today is meant for the beginners who really want to speak in English language. It's meant for the ones who want to speak in English language. Today, we are going to learn some 5 tips that can really help you to start speaking in English. So listen to this video fully and carefully. Our first tip is listen and repeat. My dear friends, if you want to speak in any foreign language, you need to listen to that language as frequently as possible. If your target is to speak in English language, then English becomes your target language. So you need to listen to English as much as possible. When you choose the materials for your listening, try to choose documentaries produced by the native speakers of English language. I hope you know who are the native speakers of English language. The citizens of Britain, America, New Zealand, Australia, and South Africa are all called native speakers of English language. English is their mother tongue. Good. So, collect the documentaries produced by these native speakers. If you want me to personally advise to you, choose the materials produced by the British people. Got it? Good. Why I tell you to choose the materials of the native speakers of English? Do you know? The reason why I ask you to choose the materials of the native speakers of English? You will listen to them as they speak. You will get to know the pronunciation, the style of pronouncing each word according to the native speakers of English language. Right? Because you are going to listen and you are going to repeat. So when you are listening, observe how each word is produced. You can play the source documentaries slowly so that you listen to them carefully. While you are listening, try to understand what they speak. Because without understanding, your listening will be useless. The outcome of your listening will be zero. So try as much as possible to understand what they speak when you are listening. Right? After you listen, or even during the time of listening, you can pause your video, your documentary, and start repeating what you listened to. Start saying it in the exact way how you listened to the sound of that speaker. Observe how each word is produced. The sound of each word is produced. Observe the style of pronunciation. and repeat your way of producing the same sound in the same way you listened. You got it? My dear friends, you need to practice this as frequently as possible in your free time. If you really target to speak in English language, you must do this. Listen and repeat. Don't forget it. Watch out for the style of pronunciation. I have mentioned it there. So watch out carefully to the sounds of the words when they speak in English, and try to record the sound in your mind and then repeat it in the same way you heard it. Got it? Good. Tip number 2, practice speaking. After you listening to the native speakers of English, and after you have enough sufficient practice in repeating according to what you heard, then you start practicing speaking in English. You can talk to your friends in English language who may not mind your mistakes, who will encourage you. To such friends of yours, you can start practicing speaking in English. Even if they reply to you in your mother tongue, don't worry. You talk to them in English language because you are practicing. Practice speaking. Whenever you are free, talk to your friends and practice speaking skill. When you are practicing, practice in the same way as you heard English spoken by the native speakers. Got it? Even you can imitate your favorite speaker. Suppose you got a good speaker while you were watching the documentary, and if you were attracted by the sound and style of his pronunciation, you can imitate that speaker to speak exactly how he speaks. Do you understand? There is nothing wrong when you try to imitate someone to learn how to speak in English language. Once you become good at speaking in English language, you can have your own style of speaking it. But in the beginning, to imitate is really good. So imitate your favorite speaker. Tip number 3, remove fear and inferiority complex from you. My dear friends, when you target to achieve something, you should not have fear over it. You should remove your fear. You should be confident. You must be bold to get into the field to accomplish your task. Your task now is to speak in English language. So don't be afraid of anything when you start speaking in English language. Be bold. And you should avoid inferiority complex. Say, for example, thinking like, if I speak to them, will it be right? If it is not right, Will they be laughing at me? Will they underestimate my knowledge? These are some of the thoughts of inferiority complex. Don't give place to such thoughts. Avoid them, kick them out from you, and be bold. So remove fear and inferiority complex from you. Tip number 4, be proud of yourself. It's really an advisable tip. Remember, you need to be proud of yourself first. Are you normally proud of yourself? When I mean to say be proud of yourself, I mean you should think that you can do it. If I cannot do it, who else can do it? That should be your feeling. That should be your thinking when your target is to be accomplished. So be proud of your own capabilities. You are gifted naturally to speak in the given language. You are speaking good in your mother tongue. Similarly, you can develop speaking in English language also. You can. So be proud of yourself. When you have the ability to speak in your mother tongue, you learned to speak in your mother tongue beautifully, fluently. Why can't you speak in English language also? Definitely you can. So start speaking in English by being proud of yourself. I hope you understand me. Our next tip number 5 is be bold to speak out. As I told you earlier, don't ever think your speaking is going to be wrong. Always think whatever you speak and however way you speak is the right one. In the beginning stage, don't give up yourself to your inferiority complex. Be always strong, be confident that you can do it. And always think whatever you speak, whatever sound you produce, and however you produce is right. That's what your thinking should be. Got it? So be bold to speak out. Don't worry about right or wrong. So these are the 5 tips that we have seen today. They will all really help you if you are in the beginning stage to start speaking in English language. So follow them. In my next video, I will bring another 5 tips that can really help you to speak in English language. My dear friends and the viewers, I request you all to subscribe to this channel. Give a like if you truly like it. You can write your own comments in the comment box, and if there is something that you need me to reply to you, I will surely reply to you. I thank you so much for watching this video. Wait for my next video to get to know the next 5 tips that will help you to speak in English language. All right? Till then, I wish you all a very happy life.